The Dylan and Jessy Show! Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Banjo-Kazooie. Jessy, in the original recording, Jessy just started flying before he even had the chance to press the record button. Need some red pants, but use one. Remember that Biggie can only carry 50 of them. So basically, if you want to fly higher, press the A button. Yeah, in the original recording, Jessy just started flying.
Yeah, I just wanted to continue the level.
Yeah, you were excited and all of a sudden. I was like, whoa, I haven't even pressed the recording button yet. That was like a brief, that was like a panic for a moment.
I forgot that about the recording button.
I have some more notes here about stuff we talked about in the original episode. I won't get to them yet until it's the right moment, but one of these notes really confuses me. But maybe if I see it, no. I remember what it is. Okay, I'm no longer confused by the note. I didn't make it obvious enough in my notes. That's my best self bet. And look, it's the yellow Jinjo. Go grab Jess. Oh, help!
I made it harder for myself. I just had to jump to the platform and not to the tree. But okay.
Yeah, you could have just climbed the tree too, but. Oh well, we're back with your favorite character. I guess we're doing something else now.
That's not my favorite character.
Captain Blubber. Aww. And you were looking for his... Were you already looking for his... This surprised me. You figured this out on your own.
Oh yeah.
Because I was genuinely afraid you were not going to figure that out. Because I think a lot of people can't figure that out on their own. They're like, oh, this is just decoration or something. I don't know.
Decoration. Yeah, like decorate.
That's the thing about Banjo-Kazooie. Like, it is an easy game once you've already played it. But on the first playthrough, it's very often people are like, including myself, it's like really difficult to figure out what does what, which is which.
It's a bit difficult.
Yeah. It can be weird to figure out like, oh, that's what the developers want me to do. I mean, now that I've already played the game, it is easier for me. Why are there so many motorcycles today? It's probably because it's Sunday. That's like the day.
The weather is pretty good.
Oh yeah, when the weather is good, we have the most awful background noises when recording.
Yeah, because people go outside.
And touch grass. Unlike us sitting behind the computer recording Banjo-Kazooie from 1998.
1998? You weren't even born yet.
I wasn't born yet, you were. 1998 was such a great year for gaming. We had Ocarina of Time, Crash Warped, Banjo-Kazooie, what else? I'm sure there was a bunch of other amazing stuff, but yeah, we had a bunch of amazing games that year.
Oh, come on, Gold.
Yeah! Ahoy there, Ivy Blubber's treasure. Alright, thanks. Another amazing year, according to Masahiro Sakurai, was, I believe, 1986, because we had, like, Zelda 1, I believe Castlevania, Metroid, Kid Icarus, and a crap ton of other NES games. It was insane how many game franchises debuted for the first time in that year. It's really insane.
Maybe this year is a good year too for gaming.
Yeah, but the Switch too. That's
and Xenoblade X.
I mean that is eventually a remaster with new content. So I wouldn't really consider that a brand new game. But although
I'm really glad it's coming out on the Switch.
The previews are out since this week, and it does look like a new game to me. Which
for me, it's a new game.
It's a new game for you, but for me, you've already spent
all the Xenoblade games, but not X.
Yeah, I spent
not
hundreds.
Yet.
What was that you were gonna say?
I said I played all the Xenoblade games, but not X. I said not yet.
Well, yeah, I was always like, hold off. You could have played X a long time ago.
Yeah, but you always said,
I always
just
said,
wait, it's coming out on Switch eventually.
And I was right.
Yeah.
I was right. I'm always right. Just kidding.
You were right about another code?
I was right about another code coming out on Switch too before the announcement. Although with a little bit of help from an insider, but I was the only one who guessed his hint. And no one acknowledged it, not even the insider, because I always get shadow banned on every single website. Including YouTube!
Yeah,
like, no one is going to watch this episode probably, let's be real here. And this is something I very often find myself wondering, for who are we recording this? Like 5 people? 2 people? 3 people? It depends on which Let's Play, but... And then you accidentally figured out that you could climb that.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't gonna tell you, I wanted you to figure it out on your own. And then you were like, what's happening?
Oh, gold.
You were really shocked by that.
Yeah,
Aye, that'd be hell on me good. I mean, it also happened with the orange, but I think you weren't expecting it now because you don't have all of his gold yet. Yay! And then I was like, go get the Jinjo.
Yeah.
Yay, we still don't have the yellow one yet. And believe me, it's gonna take a while until she gets the yellow one.
I forgot about the yellow one that I fell from the tree.
That was really funny. Oh, I'm just enjoying the music here. Yeah, that reminds me, the Treasure Trove Goof music, I said this in the original recording.
I really like pirate themed levels.
Yeah, me too. They're awesome. But, what I was going to say, in the original recording I said there was a period of time when my mom brought me to school and, oh, this be Gruntilda's booty, touch it if you dare. And I said, you have to be careful of the teeth, they have really large hitboxes, even though they're just really thin, I want to call them PNGs, but, I mean, that's sort of what they are. Oh! And then the weird camera angle happened. That golden treasure was for me! Now harder still the game will be. I can't believe that was your first Jiggy. That's kind of interesting. Oh, and Banjo-Kazooie, it sometimes takes forever for the first Jiggy to show up. Ah, cheese and crackers. Just wait there. Which one of them is cheese and which one is crackers?
Yeah.
Kazooie is probably crackers. No?
I think so.
Probably. With those legs. Like they're hard. And she's like thin. And small.
What were you saying? You were telling something.
Yeah, I was telling something. I was planning on going back to that, but now I am thinking about what the thing was that I was saying. Because I think I...
What were you saying?
It was about... crap.
I really don't know.
What was I talking about? Well, I remember! So there was a period of time when my mom brought me to school. And I played the Treasure Trove Goof music in the car on our way to school.
Yeah.
And mom really loved it. She was like, yeah, this makes me happy. And I was like, yeah, right? So that's one of the things I said in the original recording. I don't think I wrote it in my notes though. Wait. No, I didn't write it in my notes. No, forgot. Alright, Jess, I think you're getting the hang of the swimming slowly. Okay, maybe not entirely, but okay, that's... Okay, never mind. God, you really have to train your swimming before you enter the next level. You really need to train that. It's... You're gonna need it. You're really gonna need it. Come on, you can do it! You can do it!
I think my problem is with the turning.
Maybe. I mean, don't get me wrong. You are right. The turning can be a bit finicky when you want to make a very specific turn, I guess. Because the next level... Oh boy, the turning is important in that level.
No.
Like, I still struggle with that level till this day. It's really scary. Like, you are probably going to die. You will probably lose notes and Jinjos. Me treasure, thank you, me hearties. Take this reward. I'm after spent. Oh, that was a terrible pirate voice. I did so well last episode. What the hell is wrong with me? Well, anyway, that's Jiggy number 2. I mean, that's kind of gold too. I guess you were looking at the totals.
Yeah.
I was like, what? Yeah, you even told me. I don't remember if you said it in this episode or if you said it after we were done recording, but I think you even said something along the likes of, you might have to help me in the next level, which I wasn't planning on doing so, but yeah, I might actually, with how the swimming has been going for you so far, I might actually have to step in just for that next level. But only for that level.
In other games, I don't have a problem with swimming. I don't get it.
Do I have a problem? Oh, there is this guy. Are we gonna talk to him? Are we gonna talk to him? Oh, hello. Hey, this Nipper's beach. You find nothing without Nipper's help.
Help us then, Russian brain.
Crustacean brain. Grr. Cheeky butt need feathers clipping. Oh
yeah?
man.
Just try it, shellhead.
Oh man. And then I was trying to explain to you that you have to hit him with A plus B. When he does nothing, you have to time it. But you were struggling a bit. You were afraid of getting too close to him, which is understandable. His hitbox can be bigger than you expect. But you were standing a little bit too far away from him and running back. Yeah, see, you barely didn't hit him. Take that, big mutted butt. Oh man. Yeah, that's how you do it. Whoa! You hurt Nipper. Makes me mad. Oh, that was a good one. I don't remember that one. I think the last hit you were being afraid again or something and it took forever. Oh. And then you were too brave. Just kidding. Just kidding. Yeah, he does get faster. I struggled. This took me forever on my first playthrough. I wasn't even sure if I could hit him even. And then I was like, who is Marvel? And you were like, I don't know. Alright, so this is the...
Maybe he's a fan of Marvel?
Probably. Okay, this is where the notes comes in that I didn't understand. My notes says, be careful of enemies in crab shell. Oh, that's what I meant. This is the crab shell. You're in the shell of the crab. And I was like, you know, you're low on health. Be careful. There are enemies coming soon off screen. So that's why you're walking like this, really carefully. What's the next note? I want to be prepared. Oh, that one. And then, oh, this got really scary. But then, oh, you clutched it! You ground pounded both of them at the same time. Got a crap ton of health back, so that was awesome. Then there was cheering and applause. And, well, not really, but I was flabbergasted, I think, in the original recording. And then you were trying to get the jiggy. Yay! Alright. Okay, this episode is 41 minutes.
Why is it so long?
Yeah, it's really long. We didn't realize it as we were recording, I guess. But there are some moments with awkward silence and desperately looking for the remaining notes.
Yeah, that was a problem.
I will probably fast forward some of it. Normally I was supposed to like edit that out, but now I don't have to worry about editing. I can just press this 30-second fast forward button anytime I wish. And there's Mumbo Token, yay! See, I have no idea what we're gonna do now. I mean, there's still crap ton of jiggies left, actually, so... I'm actually gonna be really happy once we're done re-recording this. It kinda... I mean, I do think that the recording we're doing now is better than the one we did last week in the original 4 recordings, so it's not the worst thing ever. But I guess certain things might feel a little bit unnatural. And also just really tedious that for some strange reason this episode was so long. Alright, I guess you were... yeah. Well, this is a new area. Some health. Oh wait, something funny is coming up soon. Or rather, something funny you said in the original. It's not on my notes, but thankfully I remember, so... But I can't see it yet until we're there. I mean, we are very close.
That's it.
Yeah, just wait. You're gonna remember it. You're gonna remember it. I don't remember if it's... Yeah, you want to go up, and I was like, hey, you missed something. You were like, oh, what? And then I was like, look around. Then I was like... and then you were like, oh, the water? Is there something in the water? And I was like... What do you think? And I was like, what do you think? Of course there's something in the water.
I knew there was something in the water. I just didn't want to go in the water.
But
want swimming.
It was a funny, cheeky moment between us. I guess that was sort of the sibling dynamic that we were talking about earlier. I think that was in the last episode we talked about that, right?
Oh, yeah, the last episode.
God's Fear, it still feels like the same one. Then again, this is the same recording session, so... But you still need one more health. Are you gonna get it? Yes, you are gonna get it! I mean, I probably told you the exact same thing in the original record. Maybe you noticed anyway, I don't know.
I know.
Whee! And I think I said something on the lines of he's whistling at you or something like that. Well, there is something about the Jinju that made us laugh for some reason. There was something that made us laugh. I don't know why. I think I complimented the fact that he calls out to you, so you know there's one nearby.
Oh yeah.
I may have done that.
I like that they are doing that. Like, help!
Or maybe it was this one where you said, is there something in there? And I was like, yeah, what do you think? It was one of those two, but I don't remember which one. And this is where I taught you about the sneaking! With the stiff analog that actually comes in handy in N64 games. Because now you fell. Then I was like, okay, practice the sneaking. So I think you're gonna sneak any moment now. I think I was holding the stick for you to show you. And then you were gonna try, I think, something like that. I don't remember. I mean, I vaguely remember. Come on. Come on. Are you gonna do it? Are you gonna sneak? Yeah! Yeah! Help! I think this made us laugh. The fact he was like, help! And you were right in front of him.
Yeah!
Like, help! Like, yeah! We know! You're here! You don't have to wave at us!
Just me!
And then I was like, oh, you still need the yellow one. If you didn't miss it, we already have all of them. I think I may have said something along those lines. Once again, it's a little bit of a vague memory, but... And then you were... Sorry. And then you were just like, walking past it, and I think this might have been where you asked, is there something here? Because you really wanted to ignore it seemed. And there's the Jiggy. Yeah, get jiggy with it. Ah, the swimming control. And then I was like, you can also press the A button for small turns. Yeah, and then you can press B to go back up. And be careful of the bomb. Yay. This is actually... Oh, never mind. Oh. Hello. Ah, I'm the treasure. Ooh. Oh, 2 mumbo tokens. There we go. Ikam. There is something interesting you did. Usually I get those notes by... I mean, either how you're getting them now, or by playing as Kazooie so I can walk on the sides of the steps without slipping. But you're gonna do something interesting now, because I usually go counterclockwise. I usually explore this level counterclockwise, where you were sort of going all over the place and now you're going clockwise. And that means you're going down the steps, whereas in my playthroughs, I always go up the steps when I first visit this area. Because of that, you're getting the notes very easily, just like that, any moment. Yeah, you can just... yeah, that was like a really clever way of you to get the notes that I've never done before, I think, question mark. That was funny.
It's interesting to see other people play games.
Yeah, that's one of the things we were talking about in this episode. Or on a previous episode that we didn't say in the re-recording. The thing is, that's another reason why we're doing a blind Let's Play for Jessy. Because I could have very easily played the game in this Let's Play, let's be honest. Coffee and mints, I'll be right over. But I could have very easily played this game.
Then you said, what? Coffee and mints? What's that for combination?
Yeah, I said that in the original recording, right? Yeah. That's a weird combination, right? No, am I wrong? Maybe it's because coffee makes your breath smell bad.
Yeah, maybe.
Because let's be real here. In elementary school, when the teacher was explaining something to you on your desk, their breath was awful.
So with all the coffee.
It was like this really awful coffee stench coming out of their mouth.
When they were explaining something to
yeah,
another student and their butt is in your face.
Oh, that too! It's so awkward! Oh, I had a funny moment like that with a classmate of mine in the first year of middle school. That was funny, yeah. Follow the clues if you're looking for gold. Oh yeah, now you have to follow the arrow. But you were not following the arrow, so I was like, no, just go straight, follow the arrow. But you didn't really get it, it seems. And then I was like, go higher with the A button. I guess you hadn't really flown that much yet, I guess.
No.
A little weird. But, crap, what were we talking about before the coffee stank?
Teachers?
No, but before the coffee and mints, I was still telling a story. I was still in the middle of telling a story. Oh, crap. Why? This is the running theme, hasn't it? Oh, about the blind playthrough. So I could have very easily done this playthrough instead of Jessy. But then I will have just rushed through the game like I usually do in like 8 hours. Which will have made for like 16 episodes, you know? Or maybe 17 episodes. But, like, it's just more interesting to see someone play the game who has never played the game before. And I've been recommending this game to Jessy for like 12 years. And now was the perfect time, like the Let's Play channel. Let's do a blind Let's Play. Like, I can always do a little bit of guiding, but, you know, for the most part, Jessy's playing blind, and it's really fun to watch. Okay, maybe a little bit frustrating, but then again, the way you're playing is very similar to how I played 12 years... how I played 12 years ago for the first time, so... Ah, crap. Why am I burping? Like, all I did was drink water.
What's your favorite character?
Who my favorite character is? I think just Banjo.
No, it's a pirate.
Oh, you mean a pirate? Ha! You'll never find me now. Oh, this was, yeah, you had to do some searching here. I was like, well, just look with your camera. Move the camera, Jess. You were like, huh? But then we were just... I mean, I knew where it is, but... I wanted you to figure it out on your own. I mean, I had to do that, and I was like, oh! There it is. I mean, I had to figure it out in my first playthrough, so you had to too. Ah, oh, nice one. Oh, look at that face! It wasn't gone yet. Yikes! Please open me gently. Yeah, real gently. Real gently. Took you a while. Whoa! Come on! Yeah! Yeah! That wasn't very gentle, Jess. Huh? Alright, halfway there with the jiggies. 76% of the notes. And the Mumbo token! Grab the Mumbo token, best Jessy, instead of looking at the totals. Don't look at the totals!
I think we were talking about something.
I think we were talking about something, but I don't remember what. Oh! I remember what we were talking about. It's like literally my second... No, it's one of our notes. We still have 3 notes left to talk about. Note number 1, and this is the one that we were already talking about right here, actually. I said, so when we first recorded this, I said I had a dream last night that... No, let me start from here. So, I'm wearing these, like some of you might know from the Kingdom Hearts Let's Play, I'm wearing braces, invisible braces, aka aligners, and I very often dream about those, that they break, vaporize, just like that. But what I also have is, I have these... I really don't know what to call them. I called them blocks in the original recording, but they're not really blocks. They're... I don't know what to call them, but there's these things glued to my teeth to make the braces push the teeth better, I guess, or so it's tighter, I don't know. And my orthodontist doesn't explain anything to me. And, like, for real. And... so I had a dream this time that those things vaporized, kind of like sugar.
Like sugar?
Yeah, like they just... Because when they first stick to my mouth, you know, when they first glue to my mouth, they're thicker than they are now, you know? Like after you wear them for a week or two, they start thinning out, you know? And they're a bit looser, well not looser, but like... they're smaller, tinier. So I had a dream they like vaporized like sugar because of wear and tear. Because I had them in my mouth for too long. Because my treatment is taking too long, you know. And so yeah, that was my dream. And then you started talking about a dream that you had about, I want to say Disneyland.
Oh yeah, that was in America, Walt Disney World.
Yeah. Ah, okay. Oh yeah. I asked you like America?
It wasn't a lot. It was just like, I gotta meet a princess, and actually that was that. But it was cool, like, oh, in America.
Yeah, cool.
But it was, in my dream, it was like, it was nothing like how it is in real life. You know?
Yeah.
My brain just fantasized something up.
Yeah, and you said something along the lines of that I was there.
Yeah, you were there too.
As usual.
Of course!
I mean, you're in most of my dreams too, like usually when my brace is vaporized in my dreams, you're like, I don't know, sitting on a table
Yeah.
in front of me or something, you know?
Something like that.
Like really, something really stupid like that. Or we're just playing games like we do every day. Oh, Snacker! Snacker, no! So this area that you're in right now, it took you a really long time to find it. I straight up had to nudge you to it. Like, I really had to be like, there's something here! And you couldn't find it. And then you were like, oh, I saw it, but I thought it was nothing. And I was like, why would it be nothing? It's Collectathon. I have to search every nook and cranny. Let's see, what was my next note? Because I think I can talk about that too. I think both of those things. Yeah, my next note is Jessy wonders how Banjo and Kazooie met.
Oh yeah!
The answer to that is we don't know.
Why not?
They never explain
Why
that.
don't they make a prequel?
But like, there was like this really old Did You Know Gaming episode where they straight up randomly out of context said something along the lines of Banjo met Kazooie when no Kazooie was originally a bird in an egg or something. Really, and it's like, so are they referring to how they met, or are they referring to what Kazooie was inspired by? But it's really, there's like no context to that sentence, if I remember correctly, in that episode. I've watched that episode multiple times as a teenager, so I never understood that. It's like, what do you mean Kazooie was originally a bird in an egg? Like, what do you mean? Like, what do you mean? Like, they're not even mentioning that is a background story. They're not mentioning that it's like inspiration from developers. It's just like, because originally Banjo's back, so like Kazooie's legs, they were just legs without Kazooie. It was just legs coming out of his backpack. Legs that were not attached to a body, basically. And stuff like that. They still have to figure that out, I guess. But yeah, I don't understand what they meant by that in that episode. It's kind of outdated. So that was that note. How much longer is this episode? 26 minutes. Jesus Christ. That's a whole episode. I guess we could split this episode in two. But should we do that? Probably not, because there's there's a large chunk where nothing really happens. And like stuff that was planning on editing out anyway because we didn't see anything.
It really helps.
Yeah, that's something we said in the original recording. Like, oh, Jessy has figured out that that's the fastest way to get around the water without swimming. So good on you for figuring that out.
Something I know just because I played other games. I don't
know. It's just one of those things that I guess can make sense depending on what other games you played in the past. I guess in Spyro the Dragon, when you're swimming, I guess you could maybe do that too, when you're just on the surface, swimming on the surface of the water. Maybe you can just glide for like a split second to go faster. I don't remember if that's the thing or not. But it feels like something I would do. I mean, considering the fact that I do this in Banjo-Kazooie, so... We're getting a feather for no reason when we're full. I think this is where we're really struggling. I mean, there was some stuff you still need. I think this is the moment where you straight up didn't know where to go.
No, I didn't know what to do. I said, where do I have to go?
And I was like, I just had to give you hints about the fact that there was something nearby. And also the fact that you still need those notes. You hadn't finished this entire obstacle course.
It's like I was just too long here and yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, you were really
I just got away from here.
Yeah, you were really going all over the place in this level. Yeah, I remember in the original recording I couldn't figure out.
I'm more used to Crash Bandicoot or Spyro, so.
Yeah, this really was the part of the episode where we were starting to run out of commentary. But important gameplay stuff was happening, so I can't just edit it out, I think. So that's difficult. I think we're after the sandcastle. We can eventually start fast forwarding 30 seconds without losing too much of importance, I think. So we can make the episode go by a little bit faster by skipping stuff I was planning on editing out anyway. Do I have another note? Yes, I have one, but it's too early to talk about that. What else could we talk about? Oh, the treasure chest disappeared.
Oh, that was weird.
Yeah, so that's something I mentioned in the original recording very often. The draw distance is a little tricky, I guess. I mean, yeah, the draw distance isn't very good in this game. So you have to, sometimes, if you want to investigate something, you have to actually get up close. Or else you're never really gonna make progress. That can also make it difficult on the first playthrough, like for you to figure out like where are remaining nodes, where are there remaining Jiggies and Jinjos. Like, you have to get close actually. Alright, then I think this might be where I started nudging you towards the sandcastle. Or not. What were we talking about here? What were we doing? Should I fast forward already?
Maybe.
Do I dare? Do I dare? Have you already gone inside those treasure chests? Those two. I think you did. Yeah, I think I'm nudging you towards the sandcastle now. I was like, jump on the boxes and explore. But there are some notes over there too that you haven't found yet. Because the draw distance isn't showing them. Now you're jumping? Oh, we're so close. Yeah, yeah. This is the moment where I was like, it's sort of on screen. Just look. And you were like, huh? And then you zoomed in and that wasn't helpful. And I was like, zoom out again, please. And, oh. What were we doing? Oh.
I think I was just playing with it.
And then you were like, no, you walked past it. But then, no, there's no notes here. Oh, yeah, we were really...
You were really confused.
You were confused. I mean, I didn't want to spoil it for you because...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I was trying to nudge you towards Leaky. Me, Leaky! No good for water. Can bear block hole with pebble? And then you were like, what do I need to do?
Yeah.
And I was like, block hole with pebble. And you're like, what does that mean? that was really funny, actually. And then you're basically trying to figure it out right now.
Yeah.
And I was like, I was like really vaguely, block hole with pebble. And then you sort of figured it out, but I was like, almost, but not quite that way.
Oh,
and then you fell! Ah! I'm gonna skip that.
I think that was I thinking.
Oh, frick! Now I skipped something important. Oh!
Over here.
So you took a different route to get up this time, and then you accidentally found the notes you were looking for. But at least you shaved off like 15 seconds. That's something. And now, well, you have to get back to Leaky. Are you gonna fly there? No, I think you're just gonna walk. Oh, come on, Jess. Make a decision. I guess you flew there.
Maybe we were talking about something. You didn't know that.
I don't know. Were we talking? I think we already ran out of conversation topics by this point. Like, it was really...
Maybe I was listening to you.
Like, the second half of this episode was really dry in commentary. It kind of secretly made me happy that we lost the recording, but only for this episode.
I really thought I had to go inside the bucket.
Oh.
I think so.
A Kentucky Fried Chicken. Oh! That reminds me. That reminds me, Kentucky Fried Chicken is moving to Texas. And everyone's upset about that because then it's not Kentucky Fried Chicken anymore. I mean the headquarters, I mean.
Aw.
So it's like, are they gonna change it to Texas Fried Chicken? Because everyone, it's like, people are like,
Why would they change it?
yeah, that's the thing, like, but people are like, stick to your original thing, you know? Like,
Yeah.
why is no one committing anymore? Why are all these companies changing up their names? Leaky Pet Shop, empty blah, 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 blah.
You know one thing I hate, I really hate, are the bottle cups on the Coca-Cola.
Oh, the bottle caps.
Everything.
Oh. Yeah, they're all attached now, at least here in Europe. I don't know about the rest of the world. Here in Europe, all of the bottle caps are now attached to the bottle.
I'm not digging it, I'm just pulling it off.
Yeah, most people do that. But like,
One time I didn't pull it off and it leaked in
Yeah.
my bag.
I would say it leaked in your favorite bag. So it's like, and it wasn't your fault. It was the fault of the bottle
Yeah.
caps no longer being.
I thought I would give it a chance and never again.
Yeah. Hey, Furball, you're looking wise. Solve my puzzle and win a prize. I have no idea what voice I gave him in the original, but I think what I just did was a million times better than whatever I did in the original. And you already figured this puzzle in the last episode, you just couldn't do it. Banjo! Tooie? Tree! Ukulele! Oh, there's the note you missed. We're not getting it anytime soon, guys. We're not. Because we're idiots. Zoo. Wee. Wii U.
And oh, there it is.
No! Not the F. Oh. And then... Oh, and then the gate opens to reveal your prize. But first, I'll cut you down to size. And then we figured out that the ground pounding works. Yeah, it does work. But oh, but it just doesn't give you double health, yeah. Because it counts as a different enemy. And there you go then. Da-da-da-da, boom. Go. And now, I mean, you need a Janjo. That's one of the Jiggies you still need to get. There are 2 notes here that you just walked by. Then there's some notes near that Janjo. Oh, and near the other Jiggy, which is also there near the Janjo. So, yeah, you really only have one more area to explore. I mean, you were there earlier in the last episode, but no, that was not in this. No, that was this episode. That's just how long this episode is. But now, I think we're gonna spend a really long time looking for those last notes and Jiggies, even though they're in a pretty obvious location. I think we can skip forward until, because we know you just have to. Yeah, there we are. There we go. We're back here. This is where we need to go, and now you can get that sweet, sweet Janjo. So that's another thing I mentioned in the original recording. This is usually the last area I explore in the level, and then I have everything. Which is also the case for you now, but you almost did it as one of your earlier areas in this level, which is interesting. Another different perspective thing, because everyone plays games differently. Yay! You didn't fall now. Another thing I mentioned in the original recording that I haven't said yet is, I think it was in the previous episode, but who cares, I didn't mention it yet. I'm looking forward to Ukulele, the remake of Ukulele. Maybe a little bit weird to see a remake of a game that released in 2017, but it's an indie game that was a little bit rough around the edges. It really needed it. I'm mostly looking forward to the quality of life improvements. The better graphics are just a bonus for me. Also, there's like some new mini games they just announced since the last recording session. So, the last recording session that we lost. Well, the audio, not the footage. That's what we're looking at right now. Then again, I think that was obvious. We mentioned that before. I don't know why I'm mentioning it now, actually. I'm just making conversation. I mean, it's just in case someone is tuning in this episode instead of episode 1 for some reason, I don't know. Anyway, I'm just rambling now. There's the Gruntilda switch. Jessy's gonna ground pound it. Jessy from the past. Boom! So you actually never grab that. And I actually recommend never grabbing it until you finish the game. Because there's a normal ending and a 100% complete ending.
Oh.
And you will miss out on the normal ending if you 100% complete the game right away. So I'd say don't grab that Jiggy until the bonus episodes. I have a fun idea for a bonus episode, so... There's still some stuff to do. There are some extras. They're mostly useless, but they're fun. And I want to show it off. Well, we know what those last 2 notes are, but here is the final Jiggy! This is always the final one I get in this level. Which is kinda cool because it's at the top of the world and also in the middle of the world. The same thing goes for Mambo's Mountain. I always get
still need the health upgrades.
Yeah, that's my last note for this recording. The health upgrades, they're hidden so well in this game that for this level I eventually decided to help Jessy. Because, let's be real here, if I didn't help you, you were never gonna find them on your own. Because on my first playthrough, I looked up at least 80% of the health upgrades on YouTube. Because that's just how ridiculously well hidden they are. I mean, now I know where they are on the top of my head.
It's easy.
Yeah, it's easy when you know where they are, but on the first playthrough, those health upgrades are almost impossible to find on your own. Like, you are gonna need help from someone. Like, you are. So I will probably help Jessy with almost every single health upgrade. That is like the one exception I'm gonna make for this blind playthrough. I feel like I basically have no other choice. I mean, if I couldn't grab them on my first playthrough, then I don't see why you will. Like, maybe a couple, but... You found the termite one on your own, which I never found on my own either. Like, even though I never used the termite to grab that health upgrade, I also never... I also didn't know where it was. I had to look it up too. You didn't have to look it up, so so you're better at me with that first health upgrade in 2 ways. Instead of one. So we're basically gonna look for those notes for a ridiculously long time. So oh, there we are. We figured it out. Hey. So I'm gonna skip all of that because literally nothing happens unless we grabbed the health upgrades. Did we grab the health upgrades?
We grabbed it.
Yeah, I know, but did we grab it before we got those notes?
I think now, because we said now if I would go, how would I say that? If I got a game over, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Yeah, because there was one health upgrade we already found, but Snacker was there, so Jessy was like, I'll come back here.
It's quite alive.
Yeah, and there's that life too, but there's a health upgrade very similar to that life, but hidden way better. And I just told you where it was, because let's really...
If I would die now, it wouldn't matter. I didn't lose anything.
Alright, oh, we're looking for it right now. I guess I can keep this on screen, maybe? We're close to that. Why is this showing up again? It's so sensitive. I can see through Banjo's legs! Ah!
OMG.
Banjo, no. It's because the... Ah, there it is. It's because it's upscaled. Like, even Nintendo upscales their emulators. Yeah, we didn't get the other one yet. We saw... There was already footage of the other one that we skipped now, but... In the original recording we just said, oh, let's not get it yet. Because you might die, and then you have to collect all the notes again.
But now I have all the notes.
Yeah, let's skip to the...
So it wouldn't matter if I died.
We're very close, but I'm gonna skip ahead anyway, because you still have to do a little bit of searching, if I remember. There it is, alright. But this is somewhere in the corner. It's basically... You know where the crab is, the giant crab? Just if you go right and swim right. Oh, this was scary. How did you not get hit anywhere? Ah! And then I was like, just press the B button instead of E.
Now I got hit.
Yeah, I see where it is. Alright, that was everything. What is the next 2 minutes and 20 seconds then? Because we have everything. I can't remember. Was our outro really that long? 2 minutes? Maybe we were talking about something.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure you're not getting that Jiggy. Which I don't mind. Like, this is an easy Jiggy, so you should... Wow! Your best note score for this roll is now 100! Yeah. Don't grab that Jiggy in future episodes. Wait until the bonus episode. Then you have an easy Jiggy to grab for the 100% complete ending. Oh, we're getting to see the idle animation, I think. Yeah, we really were talking about something. but I don't know what. We still have 1 minute and 40 seconds left of us talking about something that we don't remember. Oh no! It's the game over screen! We're gonna show off the game over screen, yes! Alright.
I forgot about that.
Prepare for your voices, Jess, because you forgot some in the original recording. Banjo's gate heads in my tower! Turn it up! I need full power! Yes, your Grunty ship. Transformation soon be complete. Shrek.
Help me, Banjo! I feel all funny!
Baron Bird finished. Grunty wins. Oh boy, it's a shame we don't have your reaction anymore. It's
This is scary.
Look at Grunty. She's a beauty. I'm much prettier than Tootie. I mean, she's a child.
Yeah.
Oh, you are mistress. Oh, this one. Grunty, nice. Come back to Mumbo's skull. Yes. Oh, there's a history there. That's you.
Banjo, your sister wants a word with you. Now.
And that was the game over
Godzilla
screen.
looks like the witch from You with the Evil Mirror.
Yeah, it's the exact same thing. It's kind of like Snow White too, and Wizard of Oz. It's like the very stereotypical witch and her fairy sister versus the cute maiden or pretty maiden thing trope. I think we're ending the episode now. Well, anyway, see you guys in episode 5, where Jessy is finally gonna take control of the game again. Finally! So yeah. But you're probably gonna have to practice the controls a little, maybe.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, especially with the N64 controller that you're not used to. Well then, see you guys next episode.
Bye.
Bye! Oh, Tootie.